Look what came in the post today. From the packaging, you can see that is my Icanmakeshoes shoemaking kit. So I ordered the course, and with the course you get all of the tools, but I also ordered another pair of lasts, some high heel ones and some mid heel ones. So let's open this up. I also got myself a heat gun, and I've got coming at some point today those rotary Dremel tools, which will help me with this, but also with the bag making to like burnish edges and stuff like that. So it was a tool that I needed anyway. This was a tool that I also needed. I just happened to buy it at the same time as this. But let's get this open. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I already opened everything because I went onto Instagram stories to see everything in the kit, but let me show you what we've got now. So with the kit, you get a pair of lasts. I ordered a second pair because these are for mid-height shoes. And if you have a look, this one is for a high heel shoes. So the kit is actually for these pairs. So you get this, and then you also get this shoemaking kit here. So you get two bags, and inside the bag you get a beginner toolkit, and you also get the component heel kit. So in the beginner toolkit, this is what you get. You get all of these things in this box, and then in the component shoe kit, these are all the things that you get, and I put them both in the same box, but you do get like two bags here. So you've got your masking tape. These are to make the front and the back of your shoes stiff. We've got water-based glue, solvent-based glue. We've got the heels for the smaller lasts. We've got a safety beveler for fabric. We've got this handy dandy little thing, which I don't know what it is yet. There's all sorts of stuff in there. All the tools managed to fit into one box, which is great. Now, if you have a look here, I taped up this last, which is one of the steps to making your own patterns. But I decided, even though I'm still going to use this, for my first ever shoe, I should probably go with the pattern that is in the kit. So you can download some free patterns once you've bought the whole course. So I went with just like a normal court shoe, and we're going to just go through it as it's supposed to be as the first shoe. And then the second shoe, I'll probably do another style that you can print and download for free. And then the third pair is when we can start getting experimental. But right now, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we're just going to follow it by the book. I'm just getting all my stuff together and we can start, because I don't even know where to start. I'm very excited. Okay, I have a box full of leather. It is time to choose what we want to make the shoes out of. So I need to find a upper, which is the outside, and a lining. So yeah, this box I've been collecting for a very long time. I think I knew at some point I was going to be making shoes. So with the help of Instagram, we narrowed it down to 4 leathers, 2 real leathers, 2 faux leathers. So starting with the faux leathers, I've got this metallic blue. It's like a light blue, but it's got like a metallic sheen to it. It's actually quite nice, so that might make a nice court shoe. And then we've got this blue snake skin, which again is vinyl, and it's on like, it's fabric backed. So there's that. And then for the leathers, we've got this pink. It's quite thick though, and it's not super stretchy, but hopefully that will work. So this like light salmon-y pink color. And then we've also got this gray, which I think is a good starter material. It's a little bit thinner, it's got good stretch on it, and I am leaning towards this gray, which is funny because everybody on Instagram was like leaning towards the pink. But yeah, let's go with the grey. Let's go with the grey. I changed my mind. I know. I changed my mind because for these court shoes, I do not have the lining that I want, and I was just going to wing it. but I've decided I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy the lining, which I've done, and now I'm going to wait there however many days it takes to come to me. But in the meantime, I can try something else. So I'm going to make the mules, which is, I actually don't have a pair of mules, black ones anyway. And I'm going to go with this ostrich print cowhide. It's been embossed so it looks like ostrich, and as a lining I'm going to use this lambskin, which I did a bit of research. You can actually use a nice thin lambskin as a lining. So we're going to do a black on black thing, and I have enough to be able to make a pair of mules and also make the shoes that I wanted to originally make out of this, which is like a pointy pair of like high-heeled court shoes. So I've got enough to do both, so we're just gonna do it. So now I've got everything that I need. We can go ahead and do this. I changed my mind so many times, but I promise you we can get on with it now. If you want to know where I got this from, I picked it up from Mood Fabric. So this must have been when I was in New York. Completely forgot. Meh. Anyway. Okay, so we're about to start. I need to cut this out so that it's a nice shape. I copied this shape for my mules because I quite like the front there, by sticking in some paper, tracing around it, and then cutting it out and using that as what my foot bit's going to be. I just need to flip it over and do there, and then we're officially started. So if you see here, I've glued up my shanks and I've glued up the bit that you're going to see in the peep toe. I'm just giving it a minute to dry. I think I might have put a little bit too much glue, but you know, we'll just wait. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So I've got to the section where we are putting our front and back together. This is the front, this is the back. Now, according to the instructions, I need to just kind of sew across the top and sew across the bottom, and then like trim off the excess, and we could have it like that, but I have to glue the inside. But there are lots of different treatments that you can have, top line treatments. One of them, little experiment, is if you sew it like you would fabric together and then turn it inside out so that it's bagged. Now, it looks a bit big at the moment, but if I cut these down so that it's flat and glue down the edges so it's nice and flat on the inside, glue the inside, and then use my roller to roll it flat so it's just as flat as this one, but we've got two closed edges, so that when it's on the shoe, so we've got the base and the heel, so when you have it on the shoe, it's enclosed, and then I can do a top stitch across the top, but it looks a lot neater than the raw edge, I think. So I think I'm gonna do that. It might be terrible, but I've already done one and it doesn't look terrible, so I'm gonna turn it back inside out, skive down the edges, glue it together and flatten it right out, and hopefully it will look good. Wish me luck. So I did the little experiment. I sewed it right sides together, flipped to the outside, and then tried. I really tried to sew across here. Now, my sewing machine can take it, but because this is all glued on the inside, it wasn't sewing so well because the needle was getting gunky. So I kind of like ruined it a bit. I can do this bit by hand, but looking at it, seeing this big lip, I don't really like it. So we have cut out a new set. Ta-da-da! And we're just going to do it the way with the sewing on the outside, sewing with wrong sides together. I think that's just going to be easier. I don't know why I'm trying to make it so complicated. All right, all stitched up. Now, trim. So this is where we are with the mules. Bottoms are glued on. Now we're gonna make this nice and flat so that we can put the sole on. If I stick the little on the heel, that's not bad. That's not a bad little shoe. All right, so we've put some sticky back plastic on our heel. And I've got this Sharpie. I'm going to trace around the edge, and then we're going to stick it on some paper, and then that's what the sole's going to be. With that, yeah, okay. All right, we'll take that off. And then we plop you on there, and we can now cut it out.
So I've got a few scraps here that we had left over from a workshop that we ran, so I'm going to cut it out of this. I wonder if I could get
Nice,
2 pieces.
nice, it fits, it fits.
I will.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Ah, nope. Okay, okay. Final thing for the heel. Gonna put the bottom on in these 4 little holes. This little now got 2 heels. Nice. Hello. You haven't seen my face for a little while. I've done my heels and got my shoes. We put the soles on. I had a little bit of trouble with the soles, as in I think I made it too big, but I've got my trusty Dremel, so I kind of like shaved down the sides, so now it fits. Not the smoothest, no, but smooth enough, you know, for a first pair. So now that I've done my heels, I get to put them in. So I'm gonna watch. I think I need to screw a hole, 2 holes in here, and then I'm gonna screw 2 holes in there, and then it's done. But this is the shoe. This is the shoe. Not bad for a first time. This is my heel. And they're gonna go together. And they're actually gonna be kind of cute. I'm excited. This is actually really fun, but so sticky. My hands are just full of this glue. I need to find like a more cleaner way to do this, and I need to be wearing my apron. My apron that I made, I need a full size one that covers here, otherwise I'm going to ruin everything that I'm wearing because it's very sticky. It can get very messy. Okay, let's do some drilling. Let's get these heels on. I'm taping this on so it doesn't move. Got my little dots here, which I'm going to drill into, which I've just messed up with my fingers. Great. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we're going to put these screws in. These are, I think, 3.5 centimeters. Hopefully that is right. Let's get this in. All right. Here goes nothing. All right. Nice. Slide in. Just making sure it's extra flat. And that's it. The heel. That heel is in. So I can take this off. Ooh, look at that. Oh no. Did I make it? Oh, bugger. Slight mistake. So this one is like all the way at the back. This one slightly forward. So what I'm going to do is do it again. I think you have a thing that you can cover in the middle. So we're just going to do it again. I'm making the insole. I made one version, didn't really like it, so I'm just making this plain version, and because I don't want to sew the edges, I'm just gonna a simple rick-racking, just a little bit of pizzazz. I mean, it's a rick-rack, it's not exactly like a diamante end. I mean, I don't have that kind of trim, but if I did, I would probably put that in here. But this will work for my first pair of shoes. And then we are done. So there's one, and then that's gonna go in the shoe when I glue it in, and it will look like that, which I think is nice.